Good afternoon. My name is Terri, and this is Beginner Yoga. So I'm really happy that you could join me. So if you have a yoga mat, great. Otherwise, just find a nice place, comfortable place with maybe a rug or carpet. Maybe start bare feet, it's better for balance. And just get some nice comfortable clothes and listen to your body today. Because we're going to begin by taking a nice deep breath. We're going to inhale and stretch nice and tall. And then we're going to exhale and release. Let's do that again. Just sweep the arms up, take a nice deep breath. Good, exhale, release. And we'll do it one more time. Stretch up. And then let it go. Good, we're going to take one arm up and take the other arm and just kind of slide it down the body as we come into a nice, easy side bend. Just warming up, and of course, just listen to your body. Inhale nice and tall, ease it over the head. Good, and then bring it back to center and release it down. Now we're going to take both hands and take them to the shoulders. I want you to just give me some nice, easy shoulder circles. Loosen up any tension in the neck and shoulder area. Often we store our tension in the shoulders. So let's circle back the other direction. And then we're going to do an exercise called spinal cord breathing. And it looks like this. And what it does is it deepens the breath, but it also warms up the back. So it starts with just a nice soft fist. You bring your arms to, they call it cactus or goalpost arms. Take a nice deep breath. Expand your heart and start to squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then on the exhale, you're going to round your back and stretch through the middle and upper back. So inhale, make sure you don't lock your knees, but you're going to look up, extend and stretch, and then you're going to exhale and soften and just rounding your back, kind of concaved, and then inhale, stretch again. Exhale, round. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. So strengthening and stretching the spine. So really follow the breath here. We inhale as we open and expand. We exhale as we fold and close. Good, one more time. Deep breath, and then exhale, release it. Good, and then coming back to standing. So we're going to quickly do something for the lower back. This is called standing cat-cow. We're going to bend our knees as you glide your hips back. I want you to hold on to your knees, and then just round your back. Think about pulling your navel in towards your spine. And then hinging from the hips, just lower the chest, and then exhale, round again. Inhale, lengthen as you drop the heart towards the floor. And then pulling that navel towards the spine, stretching through the lower back. And then inhaling, drop those hips back, lengthen the spine. You have a nice long spine. Let's do it one more time. And then slowly round. Very good. So now we're going to curl up one vertebrae at a time. And again, we're just going to take a moment to roll out the shoulders. And we're going to do a quick neck exercise. We're going to look over the right shoulder. And then come back to center, look over the other shoulder. Good. And then come back to center. Good, well, we're going to warm up the lower body now, so we're going to stand nice and wide. So your feet are in hip, a little wider than hip, and you're making sure that you're in a comfortable straddle for you, and that's different for everyone. The toes are pointing out to the corners, and we're going to take a nice deep breath, and then on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees and stretch the arms from wall to wall, and then gently stand. Good, now just bend, warming up those knees and hips. Good, gently lengthen those arms from wall to wall. Good. Exhale. Inhale as you stand nice and tall. One more time. Good. Now this time we're going to take the arms a little higher so that the arms are in a V. The legs are in an upside down V. This is called the 5-pointed star. The whole body is extending and stretching out from the center. On the exhale, we're going to bend the knees, but at the same time, we're going to take those arms down, bending those arms to cactus arms. And then inhale back to 5-pointed star. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, stretch. Good. Exhale, back to cactus. Good. One more time. Stretch it up. And then exhale down. Good. Now keep that little bend in the knee. We're going to take the hands behind the back and give it a little bit of support, and then gently fold forward. And notice how that feels. And then inhale back up. And you're just taking it to a range of motion that feels comfortable for you. Some of you have done yoga before. You can interlace your fingers behind your back and then soften those knees and folding forward. As you fold forward, the arms reach behind. And then you lift from the crown of the head, coming back up. So whatever works for you, hands supporting the lower back or interlaced. We're going to exhale, bend the knees, swan dive forward, hinging at the hips. Nice long spine. And then pressing through the feet, you're going to lift from the crown of the head like you're suspended from the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, nice and tall. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale, folding forward. And then we're going to take the hands to the legs so you're just above your knees. We're going to do a shoulder dip to dropping one shoulder. Coming back to center. Exhale, dip the other shoulder. Getting a wonderful stretch through the back. Good. Coming back to center this time. As you dip, you can take the option of taking one hand to the floor, taking the other arm up, or maybe just binding. And then arms change places. So one hand comes down, the other arm reaches up, or again, you have that option of just taking it behind the back. Good. Coming back to center, we're going to grab the ankles. Just stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands up your legs, taking your time as you curl one vertebrae at a time, coming back up to standing. Good. So we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to work on a quick balance before we go into our flow series. So we're going to start by practicing balancing on one foot. So I want you to shift your weight and then come up just on a heel to start with. And then drop that heel, shift your weight to the other side. Make sure you feel comfortable lifting the heel. And then we're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to shift the weight to the other side. This time, pick up the toe. And then lower to the ball of the foot. Slowly lower the foot. Shift all your weight. Pick up the heel on the other foot and then the toe. And if you're ready, go ahead and lower the foot. Take it down slowly, ball the foot, and then the heel, shifting. And then lift heel and toe. Raise the knee. Remember, you're looking about 6 feet in front of you. And then lower the toe, and then lower the heel. So now we're going to actually add an arm. So we're going to take the same arm as leg. I want you to lift your heel. And then as you take the foot off the floor, bring the arms up. Bring that same arm as leg up. And then arms at a 90-degree angle. And the legs at a 90-degree angle. And then we're going to slowly lower the foot. Take the arm down as that heel drops. Good. Now shift your weight. Take your time. Heel, toe, raise the same arm. When you're ready, go ahead and lower the foot. Now this whole exercise can be done against the wall. It can be done holding onto a chair. So if you've got a chair, feel free to grab a chair and hold on with the other hand for added support. And then slowly take yourself down. And then we'll do it one more time, shifting to the other side. So if you're wobbling a little bit, that's a good thing. Shows that you're adjusting your body to the change of weight exchange. Good, and then come back down. Excellent. So from here, we're gonna relax those knees a little bit. I want you to take a nice deep breath. As you bend your knees, glide your hips back, take the arms parallel to the floor as we come into chair pose. And then stand nice and tall. Good, just relax here. Glide those hips back, reaching forward. Good, inhale nice and tall. Couple more. Exhale, coming down into the squat. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, drop. And then inhale up. We're gonna do one more standing stretch here before we go into our flow. We're gonna take one leg, shifting our weight, crossing at the ankle, taking the other arm up. We're gonna cross at the wrist. And we're just gonna try and balance here. So we're engaging the core. You can bring the palms together if it feels comfortable. More challenging, it's not just a wonderful stretch for shoulders and legs, but it's a really good way to practice your balance. And then go ahead and take the arms open. Take your time as you bring both feet again to hip distance apart. Take a nice deep breath. Shift your weight to the other leg so that you can take the free leg, or empty leg they call it, across the ankle. Inhale up, cross the opposite wrist over each other. And think about being nice and tall so you're engaging those inner thighs, drawing everything up, drawing that navel in, standing nice and tall, reaching those fingertips towards the sky. And then you just want to relax and breathe here. So if you're challenged with balance, this is a really good one to start with because both feet are firmly on the ground. The arms are overhead, creating some challenges. When you're ready, take the arms down and then open up the legs. And again, feet are nice and comfortable, hip distance apart. Good, we're gonna take our feet wide again, but this time one toe is, my left foot is facing forward. I'm gonna take my right foot and turn it. It's actually my left foot, but I'm gonna let you mirror me. So we're in a position to go into Warrior Two. I want you to take a nice deep breath, lift both arms, and then bend this right knee. And you want your knee to be right tracking over the ankle. And you're getting a nice strong stance. Now from here, you're going to drop the right hand and you're going to windmill the back hand forward. And then what you're going to do is square your shoulders off to the front. And then inhale, arms up, coming into Warrior One. And then from here, we return to Warrior Two. And then we go into Warrior Reverse. So we're going to take that front arm, pick it up. Remember to breathe. And then we're going to come through Warrior Two and we're going to do that windmill again. Everything comes front. This is a modified pyramid. And then we're going to inhale, coming back to center, straightening both legs. Now you're going to turn this foot, the right foot in, about a 45-degree angle. This leg turns towards the wall. Again, the arms extend. Take your time as you bend the knee, keeping that knee over your ankle. Nice, strong. Here we are in Warrior Two. Couple breaths. We're going to take the back arm. We're going to windmill it forward. Square your shoulders. Turn that front leg. And then release the arms. Bring the arms overhead. Transition to Warrior One. Stay here for 2 to 3 breaths. Then returning to Warrior Two. Look at that front arm because we're going to turn the palm, reach it up. Take it towards the ceiling. Go wherever you can. And then as we return through Warrior Two, we're going to finish with that windmill, taking it forward. Both hands to the leg. The back is long. Good, then take the arms and windmill them back to center. We're going to bring the feet together. And again, we're going to relax the arms. Good, take a nice deep breath. Roll off those shoulders and relax. Good, so we're going to work on a little bit of rotation. So we're going to actually start with our feet nice and wide with a little slight bend in the knee. We're going to work on some twists. So we're going to inhale our arms up. We're going to take the right arm back as the left arm comes forward. Soften the knees. And then inhale nice and tall. Exhale, twist. And then let's do that again. Inhale, looking forward as you stretch up. Exhale, as you turn, I want you to look towards the wall. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. And notice I'm trying to keep my hips forward the whole time. My knees remain soft, the hips stay forward. This is all happening in the shoulders and in the spine as you twist. One last time, deep breath and exhale. Good, and then we're going to inhale nice and tall. And then we're going to exhale, lower down, and we're going to actually walk our feet together. We're going to do the same thing, but in standing mountain. So your knees are soft. You're standing nice with a nice lift in your spine. Good posture. Inhale those arms up again. Same thing, that right arm goes back. Left arm comes forward. Again, we soften those knees. And then inhale, stretch again. Lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Now this time, maybe as you twist, you can look back towards the back arm, deepening your neck stretch. So look behind you rather than at the wall. Good, inhale nice and tall. Exhale, turn and look. Good, and then inhale back, bring your hands to heart center. So those are standing twists to warm up your spine. Good, take a nice deep breath here. You're pressing your palms together. Elbows are out to the side. We're gonna again soften those knees. We're gonna glide the hips back. We're coming into a modified chair, so you decide how low you wanna go. You're gonna take a deep breath and then exhale, twist to one side. Keeping your hands near the heart, just looking towards the wall. Inhale back to center. Take a nice full breath. When you're ready, dip a shoulder, gently look. Wonderful. Return to center. And And then slowly stand up. And we're going to walk over to one end of the mat so we can come to the floor and work on our floor work. So we're going to take the hands down, taking a full breath up. We're not windmill, we're just going to fold forward into a swan dive. We're going to step back 1 foot and then lower the heel. Inhale, lift up into a crescent lunge. And then we're going to exhale down. So place one hand to the floor, the free arm is going to come up. And this hand comes down. We drop our hips back, lifting the front foot. Good, we're going to lunge forward, tuck the back toe, and extend that back leg, coming up on the fingertips. We're going to jump that leg forward. We're going to reverse swan dive up. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we're going to go to the other side. Exhale, swan dive forward. Now taking the other leg, opposite leg back. Lowering the knee. Inhaling, pressing up to crescent lunge. Exhale, the opposite hand comes all the way to the floor. The free arm reaches. That's a lunge twist. This arm comes down and we start to walk our hands back. Lifting that front foot, runner's lunge. So this is a deep hamstring stretch. Take your time as you lunge forward, both hands to the inside because we're going to walk that foot out. We're going to make sure our hands are underneath our shoulders. Tucking the toes, we're going to do our first down dog. Go ahead and pedal your heels. And then bending both knees. Checking to make sure the knees are underneath your hips, your wrists are underneath your shoulders. We're going to go straight to cat-cow. So the cat-cow is excellent to release tension in the spine. Tuck your chin, curl the back. Inhale as you let the belly drop, gently arching the back. Good, exhale, curl again. Good, release. We're going to do it one more time. Nice, easy cat-cow. And then as you come to a nice neutral spine, take your right leg back. Make sure you have plenty of room. What we're going to do is we're going to just lift the one leg and we're going to roll out the ankle. And then press in through that heel. When you're ready, take the opposite arm forward, roll out the wrist. Good, lower them both down. Pick up the other leg, extend it. When you're ready, just nice easy circles. And then taking the opposite arm, rolling out the wrist. Good, and then exhale down. This time we're going to extend through the heel and through the fingertips. This is spinal balance. Take it back down. Switch other side. Opposite arm is leg. Good, release. Extend again. Flex foot or pointed. Good, release. One more time. Opposite arm is leg. come down, widen your knees. We're going to go ahead and drop into child's pose. Good. Take your time as you lift. You're going to slowly come up. We're actually going to come down onto our elbows. We're going to bring our knees underneath and we're going to extend one leg and then the other, and coming into what's called bent arm plank. So your weight's on your forearms. Stay here for 1 to 4 breaths depending upon your strength. When you get tired, just bend your knees, lower yourself down, take your time, relax your feet. We're going to transition right into Sphinx. So the arms are still down, putting your pressure on your forearms. You're going to lift the crown of the head. And from Sphinx, we're going to press into the heel of the hand, coming into Seal. Nice stretch for the back. And then we're going to exhale back to the elbows. From here, we're going to transition into locust. Locust looks like this. We're going to lower ourselves down, taking the arms behind us, gluing our arms to our side, keeping the chest and head off the floor as we raise both legs. Now you're working your back muscles. Eyes are down. You can close your eyes and relax. Just make sure that your neck's an extension of your spine. And then we're going to lower the legs, take the hands in front of us. We're going to push back up to hands and knees. We're going to go ahead and lower ourselves down onto our hips. And we're going to turn around so that we can be on our sit bones. So we're sitting down. We're going to go right into some abdominal work. So we just work the back. You always want to work the opposing muscles, so we're going to work the stomach now. We're going to take our hands behind the knees, sit up nice and tall. We're going to lean back as we pick up the toes. And then we're going to take our time, lifting up one leg and then the other. And for those who want a challenge, you can bring both legs up, coming into something called the boat pose. Make sure the back is long. You're lifting from the heart center. Maybe you can release the arms from behind the knees. So the arms are extended so they're parallel to the floor. Just a few more breaths. When you're tired, just grab those knees, take your time. Lowering the heels one at a time. Nice and easy, good. Lower those feet. Take your hands to your hips. You're gonna scoot your hips up and then you're gonna just peel down. So you're gently coming down onto your back. Your feet are flat, the arms are at your side. We're gonna come right into bridge. We're gonna lift the tailbone as we transfer our weight to the shoulders. Coming back to some lower back work. You're relaxed and breathing. See if you can lift that tailbone a little bit higher. Do what works for you. More advanced students can maybe interlace their fingers and tuck their shoulders. Deepening your bridge pose. Don't do this if it feels uncomfortable. Remember, feel free just to keep your arms there for balance. One more breath, and then to come down, we want to start from the neck and just lower down one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Once your hips are down, pick up both knees because we're going to make some circles over the lower back. Just massaging that lower back. Circle the other direction. And then we're going to lower both feet, picking up one leg, reaching either behind the calf or higher behind, well, this was behind the thigh. Here's behind the calf for a deeper stretch. Just relax your foot. Draw that foot in until you feel a little bit of resistance. You can always make it harder by peeling up, maybe extending the other leg. Do what works for you. Just stay here and breathe. Nice deep hamstring stretch. And then we're going to take the same leg. We're going to take the ankle, cross it over the knee. We're going to reach underneath that back leg. Good, coming into hip stretch. So this is called Reclining Pigeon. So you're on your back. You can extend the free leg if it feels comfortable, or just stay right here. Maybe roll out an ankle. Nice deep hip stretch. When you're ready, go ahead and lower it down so you can take the other leg up. Stretching it forward. Many options here. Straighten out the other leg, maybe peeling up. One more nice easy breath. We're going to cross ankle to knee. Come into hip stretch. Again, staying here for about 4 to 6 breaths. And then slowly let go of the legs. Lower yourself down, making sure both feet are flat on the floor. We're going to lift ourselves up. Head and shoulders first, and then coming onto the elbows. Take your time as you come up to a seated position. We're going to turn. I'm going to face you. We're going to drop the legs. And then we're going to take our hands behind us and do some like windshield wipers from side to side. And just see how that feels. Really great to loosen up the hips. And then we're going to keep it down. Now twisting towards the knees. I'm going to look behind. Returning to center. Have the knees just gently go to the other direction. It's called the deer pose. We're twisting in the direction that the knees are going. Good, coming back to center. Good, we're going to bring both feet together. We're going to grab the feet or the ankles, whatever feels best. The elbows are going to gently press down on the knees. So as we open up the hips, we're going to fold forward. And as you slowly come up, extend just one of your legs. Keep the other foot on the inside of the thigh. We're going to walk our body forward, and then wherever you feel comfortable, fold. Good, now walk it back when you're ready. Pick up the other knee. You can stay right here, or you can bring that foot across to the outside of the knees, but either way, we're gonna hug that leg. You're gonna wrap the opposite hand around the knee and look back. Ease it center. We want to switch legs so the other leg comes in. Walk your fingers forward. Maybe grab the foot. And then gently lift the knee. And again, feel free to stay right here. Hug and look back. Or crossing the foot for a deeper stretch. Take your time as you return to center. We're going to bend both knees. We're going to cross at the ankles. We're going to come to a lotus position. So just relax. Sit up nice and tall. Good. We're going to take both hands to the knees. We're going to inhale, and I want you to slowly lift the shoulders, the ears to the shoulders, taking a nice deep breath. On the exhale, just release the shoulders. So let's try that again. You're shrugging your shoulders to the ears. You're going to squeeze and hold. On your next exhale, just let it go. Take all the tension out. Good. Now lower the chin to chest. Lift the nose to ceiling. Come to a nice neutral place so you can dip the right ear to the right shoulder, taking the left arm, letting it raise up. Excuse me. And then we're going to take this outstretched arm, bring it across. We're going to look over our shoulder so you can support the elbow. Nice deep stretch for the neck. Returning to center, dip the other ear to shoulder. That arm is optional if you want to float it up. Good, take the arm across the body. Good, returning to center, we're going to actually interlace our fingers. We're going to round the back, pressing the palms away. Do some nice easy circles in front of the chest. And then whatever direction you were going, just change directions. Good, taking a nice full breath, sitting up nice and tall. Hands are at your side. We're just doing a light finger touch. We're going to inhale the arms up, bringing the palms together. Exhale gently to your heart. So 3 more at your pace. Inhaling deep. Exhale back to the heart center. Take one last cleansing breath. Just be in the present moment. I want to take this time to wish everyone namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope to see you next week. We'll be doing a chair class.